Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Redline, and today I'm bringing you guys episode 1 of my YouTube Hype series. If you guys are interested at all at what the YouTube Hype series is as a whole, I'm going to have a little bit at the end of the video. It's going to be a completely separate thing that explains and goes into detail what I'll be doing and explaining in all of these videos. But as of now, I don't want to take away from what this video is going to be about, which is, as you can see in the title screen, it is going to be the Terraria Journey's End update trailer and reaction. So we're going to watch the full trailer that was put on PC Gamer, their YouTube channel, and then we are going to react to it and talk about it. So let's get right into the update. Looks awesome. All right, so let's break this down. No, cancel. We want to stay here. Okay, so let's break this down. This is probably going to be on the longer side, but these are how these hype videos are going to work. Is we're going to be breaking down certain parts of the content, and we're just going to talk about it. So again, like I said, this is probably going to be a longer video. If you'd rather just skip ahead, go ahead. I am just going to skip around this trailer and just begin talking about everything. So let's get right into it. So again, I have seen that trailer before. This is the second time I'm watching the trailer, but I have lots of questions and lots of it's awesome. So let's jump right in. So starting from the very beginning, we can see right here, it looks like the player is doing some sort of, it looks like you can just swap blocks now. To me, it doesn't look like you actually have to take out blocks. For example, everyone has that problem where they start out with a dirt house as the ground. The ground is the dirt because you'll just try and build around it. It looks like now from this that you can actually just, it looks like now you can just place the block and you're just going to place over it, which is awesome. They have that with the walls. They've had that for a while where you can just place walls and kind of replace what's behind it already. So that's a huge help. That is going to be great for building early game houses and really just streamlining the whole process. I'm trying to see if I see anything else. One thing that I see differently, looks like there's a mini-map border, which is actually the first time I'm noticing this. It looks like there's a full mini-map border, and I bet either we're going to be able to change this on the fly or that this changes depending on what biome / depth you're in. So that's really cool. I'm trying to see some other things, but it looks like that's probably it for this little section. Let's keep continuing on. So right here, you can see there's a bunch of different minecarts, it looks like, which is really cool. That's exciting. And if we go back, actually, it looks like real quick, look at that. That looks like a new pet to me. That looks like a void bat of some sort. I have never seen that pet before. I don't know for sure if that's new or not, but that I haven't seen that pet before. But the big thing is the minecarts. They're obviously showing off the minecarts. It looks like what they show is 4 different options to choose from. I wonder if they're going to have like different, possibly like maybe armor ratings or some sort of like possible effect when you're on them. So like this one could possibly be you're immune to lava when you're on it, something like that. I don't know. That's probably thinking too much into it, but that's pretty cool. It looks like new minecarts. So now you're not just limited to the basic one and that late game one that you get from whatever. But this right here, I'm a huge sucker for customizing characters and all sorts of customization. This is amazing. This streamlines the entire process. You can see your character and you can see exactly what you want to do with it. One thing I never liked about Terraria is having to click through all the hairstyles because they have like 60 or something hairstyles right now, and just clicking through them all kind of sucks because you can't, like, you might see one you like and you're like, okay, let me continue to go and see if I find one later on that I like, and then you find a different one, you're like, oh, I kind of forgot what that other one looked like. So this is super cool. This helps a lot with just being able to see what you want and build exactly the character you're looking for. I'm trying to see, it looks like they're not adding any new styles. It looks like they have all the same styles. The randomized player is still here. I'm wondering what these two buttons are. And what did that do right there? It looks like it just... Oh, okay, so it just randomized it. Okay, so this is live. This update's actually with your character's model. That's pretty cool. This, again, very, very cool. The fact we can pick between Corruption or Crimson now, I really enjoy. Because I'll be honest, I always do random, but I pretty much always want... one over the other, and it usually ends up being Corruption. I usually enjoy Corruption more than Crimson just because of how that plays out, and I find myself like, oh, dang, I wish it was one or the other. So now that we can actually select an option, that is super cool. I think it's just really cool. All these icons, like the little terrarium sizes, I think this is really cool just to kind of give a visual aspect to the size of the world. The normal with the bunny, and then the expert with it looks like that's the purple heart, is awesome. This is super cool. And then I'm blanking hard. I think we've always been able to enter seeds, but it's still cool that this is just here now, which is super cool. This all looks very, very good. This looks really up to date, and I really like the way they're going with this. So the Excellent Vicinity, it looks like, is what he named. I don't know if that's some sort of supposed to be some cool thing. Now that, look at that, that's new. I don't know, it seems like it's not an enemy because it didn't attack him, but that is a new creature. It looks like these trees are different. These are definitely not the normal palm trees they've always had here. And then look at these, check this out. I've never seen these plants, and that might be a new little like bird possibly. And then check it out, the minimap has changed again, and this looks more like desert-y, so maybe it does change on the biome. I don't know for sure yet if it seems like you're able to change it. Let's look at the inventory. We actually figure out, so it looks like that spear we're going to see soon is actually called the Storm Spear. And it reminds me a lot of I believe it's called the Storm Surge from the Thorium mod, the Thunderbird. What that drops, that bow that shoots lightning arrows if you're using basic arrows. That's what that reminds me of, but a spear version. This pickaxe, I don't recognize this pickaxe. It maybe is like some sort of sandstone pickaxe. And then right here, it looks like we have some sort of grenade, which we actually see soon. He switches to it, so we'll figure it out in a second. The Scarab Bomb. We actually saw this a while ago on Twitter. I believe Red was the one who actually tweeted it out like a few months ago and pretty much just said something big is coming. So that was a while ago. This was actually the first look at this update that we got. So that's really cool. It looks like what they do is they blow up, and to me, it looks like they go out from both sides, and they kind of like go out from both sides depending on the direction it's looking, which is really cool. This, I don't know what this is. It looks like a boulder, but maybe it's like a scarab of some sort, like something that turns into like a beetle or something. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but that's pretty cool. So looks like he just picked Andrew Sphinx up, which looks like it's just a new painting. That's definitely new. Now check this out. What is this? Some sort of icon. It looks like almost like an ore that's being busted open. That's really cool. It looks like there's some... that looks kind of like a blowpipe, but it almost also kind of looks like a flute or like a recorder of some sort. And then these look like new boots to me. Those don't look like the Hermes boots or anything like that. Those look definitely new. And then everything else, it looks like he's wearing some sort of sand armor right here. Don't know what that is. That looks new. And then here we see the Storm Spear in action. This is so cool. Freaking mini golf. And look, if we look at the inventory, it looks like we have the putter. This right here is probably the I don't know golfing terms, but it looks like we have different types of clubs to actually, probably depending on how hard we want to hit it. We have a whistle, and that looks like a golf ball, and that's the tee, I believe. So it looks like we can do a whole mini golf setup. That is awesome. That is super exciting just to waste time. And then this, oh my goodness, so many good streamlining up parts about this that they're updating. This is amazing. Adding their own bestiary is huge. Now, it looks like it shows multiple things. So he actually goes through, and I think he shows one that he does have. So it looks like health, attack, defense, and then I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is, but it's a percentage chance. Gives a little bio, a picture, and then the backdrop, I assume, is based on where it's found. Now I wonder, so you can filter it by where you want to find it or depending on the event, but in it, look at that. It does. I didn't actually catch this. It shows what it drops and the percentages. That is huge. There's almost no use now for the I was using the mod in my last playthrough where it pretty much tells you exactly what to find, where, and what it drops. So kind of sad it kind of removes the use of that, but this is huge because now people who want to play the game vanilla now have the options. And check this out. Look at these new enemies. This is new, this is new, this is not new. That's a dripper, or a drippler. This is new, and this is the boss we actually see in just a second. But look at these. This looks like a super drippler. This looks like some sort of moray eel type enemy. This looks like a fish and an eye, and then I don't even know what that is. That looks like some sort of alien. That thing looks cool. So now we actually go into this next boss, which it looks like you can see from here, almost kind of summoning it like Duke Fishron. It looks like he used the chum caster, and he put something in there, and it looks like it's probably this fish to summon it, and it's called the Blood Nautilus. That is cool. And it looks like because I don't see any boss bar, I assume it's like a mini boss. It's probably not considered like a full-blown boss. So, but that's still really cool. Another addition, it looks like it's during a blood moon as well, as far as I know, because this is red, the whole tint and hue is red, and this happens before he's already, like if we look here, if we scroll, it's already looks like it's happening. So, and if we look around, check this out. Look at these trees. These just look like smaller, more pronounced pine trees. And then check this. Look at this. There's bushes now. It looks like there's bushes, and this person actually built like a little post on the bush. This is really cool. And then look at this. These, I can't tell if these are new blocks. These kind of look like the wood you can buy from the traveling merchant, the dynasty wood. So I don't know for sure if these are new blocks, but these look new. These look like some sort of stone slab platforms. These look really, really good. And it looks like he's built some sort of almost like a floating buoy to make it look really realistic. I love when people try and add realism into stuff like this. It makes the platforms look so much more pronounced. This is huge, and it looks like this is some sort of enemy, like a bloodfly. Or no, never mind, it was a wraith. That was just the eyeballs. So anyways, so we're checking that out. That's pretty cool. Master mode. Now, from what I'm getting from this is like an expert part 2. They don't show much. But one thing I want to show, check this out. You guys see it? Look at that. A death timer. It looks like they finally added a death timer, which is awesome because I'm so tired of it feels like I've been dead for so long and then I poof back to life. But look at this on the right. Look how wild this looks. So this is new. It looks like there's now like hat holders. You can see there's vanity hats on them. That's really cool. And then just like, what is all this green stuff oozing? This, to me, looks like a prefab, something that you find. But it could definitely be something that one of the devs built to kind of showcase the new stuff. But these pulsing green things throughout everything make me think it's a prefab of some sort. We don't see much here. Quad-barreled shotgun, I don't know if that's new. I know you guys are probably listening to this like, how does he not know any of this? Why am I watching this guy? But believe it or not, I've played lots of Terraria, but I don't know. I never farmed so extensively to the point where I know what all the items do. So unfortunately, some of this stuff I do not know if it's new or not. So bear with me. But again, look at this. It looks like they finally adopted their own boss health bar, which looks a lot like another boss health bar, the actual mod. It's got a picture of the enemy, of the boss you're fighting, and then a nice little vanity plate around the actual health. That's cool. Again, another thing that we can take off the mod list. We don't have to clutter our mod list. As great and tiny as these mods are, they don't really require much. Excuse me. It's great that they're putting all of this into just the vanilla game, because now people who just jump in can immediately start playing with all this stuff. So, very cool. Again, I don't really see much. Calibration Mark II, or Celebration Mark II. Again, I don't know if this is new. It looks new to me, especially since it says Mark II as well. I don't know if this is new. It looks like he has a pizza slice in his inventory. I don't know if that was there. I don't even know what this is. So this looks really cool. But again, they're not showing much of Master Mode to me. It doesn't seem like they're showing much. Like, I don't really know what to take from this. It just seems like they were talking about it. So this is new, Tragic Umbrella. This is pretty cool. It looks like it does a decent amount of damage. You can see they're ticking 14 to 15 health. That's really cool. Here we have a couple things to look at. So it looks like they have little wind, what do you call these? The wind spinners. So, and it looks like you also have picnic tables complete with their own little picnic table sets. So that's really cool. And then it looks like up here we actually have one of those spinning kind of, I don't know what these are called either, the wind wheels, where they show what direction the wind is coming from. So that's really cool. It looks like just more stuff to kind of make the world come alive. And again, look at this. Look at all the stuff swaying in the wind. This is huge. Okay, I'm not good at rewinding. Like, look at all the bushes and stuff swaying in the wind, the trees, all the leaves flying from the left to the right end of the screen, and then they're kiting. They have kites. This is so adorable. It looks like he's using a bunny kite, and she's using the wyvern kite. And then it looks like there's some sort of portal right here. Look at that. That looks like the gold portal that you get occasionally from killing mobs. I wonder if there's some sort of portal system now. But just look how much more alive the world looks with things swaying back and forth. So cool. So, and then the big thing coming 2019, chances are Red has had this in the works for a long time, and coming 2019, I feel like he's trying to surprise us. I'm hoping that it's soon, within the next few months, I would assume. But we'll see. Unfortunately, he doesn't give, as of right now, as of 3:37 p.m. on June 10th, we don't have much more information. Today's the 10th, yes. So we don't know. I'm sure we're going to get a release date soon, but overall, this update looks absolutely amazing, and I'm beyond excited for it. So that's pretty much it for me, guys. Again, if you want to stay tuned, I am going to be talking about the Hype Series segment at the end, right after this is over, so you guys kind of get an explanation of what this is going to be and what the series is going to be based around from now on. But other than that, guys, I stream on Twitch 5 days a week. If you guys want to check my Twitch in the description below. And other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for me. I appreciate you guys hanging out for episode 1 of the Hype Series. Very excited to get this started. And again, Twitch and all the socials are in the description below. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Alright, guys, so if you made it this far, again, thank you very much for hanging out with me. What we're going to be talking about at the end on this bit right here is what the Hype Series is about and what it's going to entail. So it's pretty simple. The Hype Series is going to be different every single episode. We're going to be talking about different games that I'm either excited for or I think are going to be really big into the gaming industry as a whole, or just any games at all, really. Unfortunately, right now, until I gain a steady following of you guys helping me out decide which games to look at, right now it's just going to be what I'm interested in at the time. So for example, the first one, what you guys are watching right now, is the Terraria Journey's End trailer. What I have up next for the next few weeks is going to be lots of Borderlands 3, lots of Pokemon Sword and Shield, Animal Crossing, Cyberpunk 2077, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the Forza Horizon Lego DLC, the Battlefield 5, the new DLC for that, all of that. So kind of just stuff right now that I'm interested in. And that's not to say like I'm just trying to be selfish and I don't care what anyone else is interested in. Again, I need to wait until I get a steady following of you guys to help me decide what you guys want to see so I can start giving my 2 cents on it. So it's going to focus mainly on the positives. Again, it's the Hype Series, so I'm going to just try... Sorry, I'm shaking my desk. It's shaking the monitors and shaking the webcam. So it's going to be good things. I want to keep the hype alive, and I want to pretty much just make it where you guys are just as excited as I am for these things. So it's not really going to be talking about too much of the negatives. Yes, I'm up for controversy. I'm up for, a little bit of debate. I'm looking at you, Forza Horizon Lego DLC. But at the same time, this is going to be primarily hype stuff, good news, and just great things about these said media and content. So, again, it's just going to be... I haven't really gotten a schedule down, but I want to try and do it pretty much every single day I'm going to stream, which is Monday through Friday. So it's all subject to change, but for now, I'm aiming Monday through Friday to try and get one of these videos out. And it's just going to be all sorts of media. It's pretty much, for Borderlands 3, for example, we're going to pretty much be talking about and watching all of the videos, all the gameplay videos, all of the stuff like that. It's all going to be official content. I'm not going to watch other people's YouTube videos and then, talk about that because that's kind of like advertising their YouTube videos on my channel, which isn't right. If I ever do get to the point where I can't find something unless it's on like someone else's channel, for example, Borderlands 3, you know, a lot of people like Killer6 and Jolt's stream it a lot. I'll explain that this is happening, and I won't monetize that video unless I get permission from the actual creator themselves. So that's how it's going to work. It's pretty much just going to be all sorts of media though. But for example, Pokemon Sword and Shield have less videos but more like leaks and stuff on 4chan and stuff on Reddit, so we'll be talking about a lot of that stuff. So it really just depends on the game and dependent on what has been shown for that game, whether it's leak, unofficial, official, rumors, stuff like that. Again, it's a hype series. We're going to try and keep you guys just as hyped as I am. And that's the whole goal, guys. But other than that, that's pretty much it. If you made it this far, or for some reason you just skipped and wanted to watch this first, again, I'm going to advertise, you know, my socials and what I do other than this. Not only am I doing YouTube, but I also stream Monday through Friday for about 3 to 4 hours a day due to work taking up most of the day. So Monday through Friday, usually try and start 5 to 6 to about 9 o'clock. So again, that changes a little bit, but the official schedule is Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. So Twitch and YouTube are going to be my primary things. I have socials though. I have Twitter, which is at RedlineYT, or I'm lying. It'll be in the description below. Redline something. And then for Instagram, I am actually working on getting an Instagram up and running. Facebook, not really into Facebook right now, but Instagram is going to be up and running. Twitter will be in the description below. Twitch is in the description below. And that's everything that I have, unfortunately. So, yeah, guys, again, thank you for hanging out. If you made it this far, which I've said 4 times now. Let's see how many times I can say it. Thank you very much. I hope you guys are excited as I am to start this series, and I hope you guys stick with me. So, anyways, guys, I'm out for the day. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.